Hello, we have got family here tonight, and it's almost supper and I need a quick meal, and so we're going to teach you how to do poppy seed chicken. It's a casserole, and I've begun with, I'm 1.5 timesing this because of the size of the crowd tonight, but it calls for 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. Do you remember that one of my videos gave you the recipe of how to make your own cream soup mixes? And so I already boiled that up, and I have the cream of chicken soup. I've got 3 cans here because the recipe, and it will be at the bottom of the description box, calls for 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. And so I've got 3 in here. Then it calls for 16 ounces of sour cream, and I happen to have had a 16-ounce half used, so here's 8 ounces, and here's a 16-ounce can, or container, excuse me. Now, I mentioned to you how quite often I will cook up my chicken in the crock pot, shred it, and then have it available for recipes. Well, as all I'm doing, this soup mix is still a little warm, and it should cream up that sour cream in just a second in it. See how nice and smooth that went in. Then it calls for 6 to 8 pieces of chicken cooked and chopped or shredded. Well, I've got about 5 cups here. I didn't have quite enough from the crock pot, so what I did is open a pint of my own canned chicken, and it's shredded and it goes in. All of this becomes the center to our casserole. It's going to be delicious. Okay. The recipe calls for 2 sleeves of Ritz crackers, and I've got 3 here. And the way I do it, I put it in a Ziploc bag, and I pound it for a while, and then I roll it, and it's nicely prepared as crumbles. And it calls for 2 sticks of butter, and so I've got 3. So 3 sleeves here of Ritz crackers, and 3. I'm gonna just put it in the microwave for 1 minute. Our Ritz crackers, we're to add 3 tablespoons of poppy seeds. 2, excuse me, but like I said, 1.5 makes it 3. So if I'm mixing you up because of my different amounts, a full recipe will be in the description box, and you don't have to worry about it because you can half it, you can double it, you can 1.5 times it, whatever your crowd seems to need. As soon as the butter is softened, it's going to go in here, and it will make the crumb crust that goes both on the bottom and on the top. Wasn't quite good enough. And then I'm going to do a large pan for tonight. It will be served over rice. It can be served over instant, regular, or brown rice, whatever your family prefers. But it makes an excellent casserole, and all the kids seem to like it, even the babies. There we go. There's just a little bit there. It hasn't melted, but it's totally softened. I will pour it into my Ritz crackers. And then that's all you have to do. I don't like to wash dishes, so if you can get away with washing a lot of dishes, see this, here's the poppy seed. If you just use this as your mixing bowl. And get the corners out so that everything gets nice and buttery. And then we will do it. But it's what I was going to let you know is this is an excellent one to freeze. And so if it makes more than our large container, the pans I've chosen, if it makes more than this large container, I've already got a freezer pan ready and we can freeze it. As you can tell, Grandma's not real exact in her recipes, but by not stewing too much about it, you can sure put a lot of food on the table quickly, and you can even have some freezer meals. All right, perfect. And here we have the filling. I really like the crust, and so do the babies. So, looks like I can put, I may not have enough crust for a freezer meal, but it'll be easy to take another sleeve of Ritz crackers and make the crust and put my filling in, because I have got enough filling there. Yeah, this crust is all going to go for this casserole. But this is a little bigger than 9 by 13. And if you desire to make it larger, then please put an extra sleeve and an extra cube of butter, an extra tablespoon. That will go in the oven at 350. Let me see if it says what. Oh yes, for about 30-45 minutes is all. So all you have to do is thoroughly warm it through, because everything in here is cooked. I'm going to take the rest of this filling and make me a freezer meal. I'll hurry and use this bag and just repeat what you saw, and then we'll have a freezer meal in there. This will feed the family over rice tonight. I've got homegrown green beans that I cooked with a ham bone, and they're delicious. That'll be our side dish. You can see it when it comes out of the oven. Hope you'll try it and hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Here's the freezer meal, and it will go in the freezer. We've got a large one for the family, and you just put this on, and then you have a meal prepared. Enjoy. Bye-bye.